Welcome into the studio, Wendy James from the group Transvision Vamp. Hi, Wendy. You're actually down as Transmission Vamp on the board upstairs. Do you get complications with the name?
In the beginning, a lot of people couldn't pronounce it right, but the more people are buying the records, the more they realise that it's Transvision.
Where did the name actually come from?
I actually thought about the name about 4 years ago when I met Nick, the guitarist, and we just wanted a name that kind of expressed the fact we were going to play vampy rock and roll music across the world. Transvision, Vamp.
Well, your dreams are becoming more realised, aren't they, with this new single?
I know, it's incredible.
Are you pleased about it?
Well, it's rather a relief after having tried for a couple of years now, you know, having got signed to a record label and putting out songs we thought each time were going to be hits, and they never are. And then all of a sudden this one has taken off. It's brilliant.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, I think probably the fact that various television programs like yourself have had me on, the video has helped, Radio 1 have helped us, and the fact that we've been out gigging for the last month or so around the country, I think it's all helped.
Hence the hoarse voice?
Hence the hoarse voice.
Has it changed, really, your plans for what would have been the summer holidays for you?
I don't know, really. I mean, probably I'm going to be a lot busier now than I would have been. I mean, I was hoping to take off to another country, which I haven't done for about 8 years now. I haven't had a holiday for years.
Know the feeling.
Yeah. And now I don't think I'm going to have time because we'll just be rehearsing for the next tour and seeing what happens to the album. So I think I'm going to be very busy. Hopefully it'll be sunny in Notting Hill Gate, so I can,
Well, I always say it's always nice to look pale. Mind you, you've got quite a bit of a tan yourself.
Yeah.
But I think I suit being, you know, the English rose. The English rose, well, that's my excuse anyway. What is your ideal way to spend a summer if you were doing nothing at all?
Travelling, definitely. If I had the time, I'd travel the world and see how various people live in different countries.
Do you remember sort of a lot of the things that you used to do in your school summer holidays at all?
I think probably for the first 2 weeks after you break up, it's really exciting, and you hang out with all your friends and go down and, I don't know, play football or whatever, and go to the youth club and you're partying every night, and you're staying out late and being a bad girl, really. And then by about the 5th week, you almost want school to start again because you've run out of ideas. We'll
be looking at your video in a tick. Yeah. I mean, I've always liked to concentrate on the look of people and sort of the fashion sort of thing, because I'm a fashion expert. And, yes, very spotty. And I noticed, I mean, I don't know whether this is an insult or not, you look very Bardo-esque in the video. Is that purposeful?
I think because in the other 2 videos I've been like in shorts and T-shirts and being quite a hard nut. I wanted for this video to actually look like a female, so I put on a dress, really.
Well, you certainly do. Is Bridget Bardot a role model of yours or a favourite sort of person?
No, I wouldn't say so particularly. I mean, obviously I admire her looks, and more especially than that, I admire what she's done since she left the movie world with her caring for animals, and she's obviously very aware of what happens to the world and the nature and the environment, and I think that's very worthy of respect. But I wouldn't say I've modelled myself on her at all.
Is there anyone you really do admire, I mean, either musically or as a person, for their contribution to the world?
Bob Dylan. Probably a lot of people watching this programme won't have heard him, but he is an incredible, or obviously lyric writer and songwriter. He's been around since the 60s, and I think he's my hero. But I love Debbie Harry.
Yeah. Yeah,
and Blondie. And I think probably Prince from the 1980s has influenced me a lot as well.
Well, thanks for coming in, Wendy. I hope you have a really good summer, and I hope the single climbs and climbs to the top. We'll have a look at the video now of you giving it loads in I Want Your Love.